Hi, this is Mr. Randy Johnson here. I am here with
Esther Bitner.
And she's going to tell you her story about how she came to the conclusion that many of you are sitting at home thinking about coming to. So go ahead, Esther.
Okay, my name is Esther Bitner, and when I first started, when I heard about Usana, I didn't know what really Usana means, and Usana means true health, and that's what it is. You get to be real healthy, and that was my problem. I was a person that I had high blood pressure. The doctor had me under medication for high blood pressure, and I was taking medication. And when I heard about the Usana, this friend of mine, and it was real weird because there was this guy named Chris, that it was like an empty spot, a desk. We were working in a call center, and it was empty for a long time, over a month. And they filled the spots right away at the call center, but that spot was empty for a while. And it was weird. It was like meant to be because he came and sat right next to me in that empty spot. And I was a person that I was always catching colds, always getting sick. And that time when he met me, I was sick. I was coughing a lot. And he says, "Hey, you need Usana." And I said, "What is that?" And he goes, "Look, have this." And he gave me a package of the AM/PM health pack. He gave me one of those. And I go, "What? I have to take all these pills?" It's like six.
That's a lot when most people see it. They're like, it's a lot of pills,
And I go, "I'm going to take all those pills?" And he goes, yeah, go ahead and take them. So I did. I took them. And I went to my lunch hour. I took them. And like within 15 minutes, I saw the difference. Not, when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Sorry. I mean, and then like 2 days later, well, the next day, but like 2 days later for sure, I saw the difference completely. My cold was gone. My cough stopped. I was not coughing. I mean, unbelievable, but I was not coughing. And then now, since that time, I don't get sick. I don't. Like recently, my daughter got sick just before we came to convention. My daughter got sick, and I said, "Oh, I'm taking my essentials." And so she did get me sick, but I was sick one day. That was it. Taking my essentials, it got over. And before I was taking Usana, I would get sick for weeks. And I mean, it will knock me in bed with fever. I mean, running fever, really sick.
Really?
That's how different like Usana made on me. Because now, if I get sick, which I don't usually do anymore, compared to before, now if I get sick, I might get sick for a day, and then it's over. And then another thing, like I was telling my husband, I don't have joint pains. And I mean, my knees, I was to the point where it was, my age, I was getting ready to have what old people. Joint pains, my knees are starting to feel it. I also had like a shoulder, I felt one time, and my shoulder was really bad. I mean, always hurting my shoulder. This shoulder right here.
Wow.
It was always hurting. It was real painful.
And so everything just turned around.
I started taking Procosa. Procosa is really good. Procosa for the joints is really good. So I started taking Procosa, and that really helped me. Procosa, and I love the essentials, and I love the Propapanol because he has that that
The grape seed.
that grape seed and all that whatchamacallit?
All of the policy and everything inside of those.
Yeah, in the propapanol, I mean, it's such a good item for colds. It's very good because it has vitamin C, and for the joints, anybody that has problems with joints, Procosa and propapanol definitely. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but personally myself, it has helped me a lot.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Esther, for helping us out here and sharing your story. And there are many of you out there who may relate to Esther's story or know someone. We all know someone who relates to Esther's story. Make sure that we're spreading that true health through Usana Health Sciences. Thank you very much.